Alright, so let's get started. Just switching the music. Alright. Welcome everybody. Alex on River, hi. CKY, hi. Welcome back to another installment of Forging Altea, or the first, I should say, for all the guys over on YouTube that see the VOD afterwards. For all of those, I hope you can hear me. Maro, hey, welcome. Rivals, thank you for the follow. For all those who don't know what Forging Altea is, because I explained it the last time, but I think there are a few newcomers here. So Forging Altea is currently just me bambling and developing Knights of Cathena, but we will see where we can take the format, and if we maybe have some special guests, maybe just do just chatting stream, like really an AMA, not just me answering questions and the other guys in the chat. But yeah, today last time we started on Mage's attack, which is the staff weapon. I did some work on that off stream. So first off, I'm going to show you what I've been up to, and today we will add sound effects to these attacks and defense. So I added defense already as well. So let me quickly switch. I hope you can hear me okay. So if it works, just thumbs up in the chat. MW could be a nice special guest. Yeah, well, he's already in the chat, so Mustafa, hi. Just pouring a cup of tea here. Waiting for 3 years. Alright, so let's head over and see what we got here. Yeah, I need to change the thingy, the current task thingy. Adding, come on, sound effect, SFX, let's say SFX to Mage's staff. Attack and defense. Oh, let's call it defend. Alrighty, so this is up to date. And this time I enabled the thing on Twitch so we can have a VOD or video on demand afterwards. Alright, so let's see what the mage can do. So we have the common attack, which is a bit different since we have another animation for that right now, but it's still the stones hitting the enemies. So this is what it looks like right now. And as you can see, I have a few buttons here which just display the rarity of each weapon. So I can switch, and if you look closely, I have another staff here. And all of these staffs have slightly different colors to it. So there's uncommon 1, uncommon 2, is light magic, we call it like that. Then this is arcane magic, nature magic. One of my favorites, blood magic. This one is pretty cool because it's a dragon and the thingy is on the dragon's mouth, so really like that one. That's cool as well. It's a bit of a desaturated red as opposed to the blood magic. Yes. Yes, that's obviously sun. It needs to be bright yellow. Then the moon stuff, and of course the legendary. Alright, so this is how the attack looks right now. So this is just visuals, no sound effects, so we're going to add that today. But let me show you how it looks in the defense. Alex on River Bowie looks great. Thank you. Thank you, Maro, nice. Yeah, it was quite a bit of work, but I think that all turned out pretty great. Especially since we have like these rarities now as actual 3D weapons. We can do a lot more stuff with it. Maybe even change the actual attack thing. Now, currently it's just rocks for everyone, but maybe it would make a lot of sense. So for the legendary, since it's like a fiery staff, to add on another attack particle effect, like meteors coming from the sky, or I don't know, something with fire. Yeah. So let me quickly switch stuff around. So the knight is in attack and the mage is in defense. And then we have to unlock it here. Knight attack, lock, mage, flamethrower action. Alright, so this is how the defense looks for a knight. And here as well, if I change it maybe to the blood magic thingy, it's changing colors as well. Like a bit of a variation, because I wanted the colors to be a bit desaturated on the defense, but you still get the sense of what stuff you're carrying. Okay, so yes, this is the knight. Next up, let's see how it looks with the hunter. The hunter. For that we need the pawn to be at 4. Let's lock that in. And there it is. Karak, hello. Welcome back. Alrighty, mage. There he is. So this is basically the same as with the sword, so against the knight. But yeah, let's change it to this one. This is my new favorite thing, by the way. Okay, seems to be I changed things around. Ah, yes. I have still that one, yeah. I want to do it against the mage. Hold up. Yeah, I want. Ah, it's still locked. Sorry, guys. Hunter versus mage. Yes, this is what I want. So basically the same, just that the arrow is hitting the shield, and then it gets like flung away after the shield. Scales down again. So whoop, there it's flung away, hitting the ground. Everything dandy. The funny thing is, while I implemented that, while the shield is a rigid body itself, so it's this is how it looked the first time I did it. which was pretty confusing to me because I applied the same thing to the shield as I do to the arrows, and suddenly like the shield is falling down through the ground. Let's see if. Come on, Unity. Bloop. And then it's gone. Yeah, we don't want that. We want this if statement, so this is not happening. But yeah. Yeah, that's about it, what I did until the last stream. And now let's add some sound effects. So I still have sound effects from the previous attack implementation. Let's see if they work, and if they don't, we have to look for new ones. But I think they would fit quite easily. Yeah, let's have a listen. First off, since I changed a few things before stream, I'm just going to commit that stuff here. Show weapon changed stuff, visual VFX to show on on animation triggers and only Eurolovio. Thank you for the follow. I'm always butchering names here, so bear with me. Change stuff VFX to show on pawn trigger. And only enable battle parameters via usage. Alrighty. Let's push that. Okay. Sound effects. So there is an empty class, which one's filling. Also, I hope you can read the code. If not, I can enlarge it a bit further, but at some point it's not readable for me anymore because it's so big on my screen. Sound effects. Alright. How are you guys doing? How was the week so far? How was the weekend? Come on, Unity. I just added a comment. Alright, so sound effects. Mage. Yeah, Unity, I know. Okay, so there's a lot of orb stuff. Ooh, in a charge, which could work nicely. I'm just going to pause the audio for now because I want to listen to that stuff. Let's put it away. Work is still on fire this week as well. Really? But it's going to the end, so. Ah yeah, I muted the audio. Hope you can hear that as well. I don't know if it's coming through. Yeah, seems to. CKY, what are you doing for work? If you don't mind me asking. Yeah, we have a disassembler as well, right? Okay. That cuts off 2. So let's change it to like 1.5 here, I don't know. Oh, that's too far. 1.8. That could work. Let's see. Let's put this here so I have a reference when I need to trigger stuff. I guess we have a charge method here. Yes, we do. I probably need the same here. And an impact. As well as the spell. And here I probably need the information how long it's going for, so I can play the disassemble afterwards. Yeah, let's take this in for now. Let's see if that works, like timing wise. Sound effects is always a pain in the ass timing wise, because you have to time it correctly, so it works with the visual effects, but okay, so let's put this back on. Yes, so we have the rock spell and we need the, let's call it duration. And we also need an async here, since we're going to use promises. Promise delay equals time span from seconds duration. I hope it's in seconds. Let's see if it works out. To do play stone attack. To do play stone disassemble. Is that correct? Yes. We can hear. Okay, awesome. I have always a few more audio devices on my computer. I don't know if you can see it. I'd recently changed my office here a bit because I got rid of some stuff and now I can play the piano again. So yeah, always a bit more audio devices than one would need. All right. Impact should be pretty straightforward. Probably use the explosion sound effect for that. Yeah. Let's see. Serialized field required. No, that's the wrong one. Required that one. And assets only. Yeah, probably split it up like we did in the sound effects. Where did I do the foldouts? Yeah. Foldout group attack sound effect. Fuck. There it is. And this is the charge effect. And then the same, just with impact effect. Alrighty. Let's just make it pretty dumb and say play. Yeah, that one. We need a location for that, so let's see. Position. I want to play this position. I think I have the info for that. And vector 3 as well. Specify position, impact effect play position. Okay. Then we have the attack stuff. Charge impact. Let's copy paste. Sound effect. Stone attack. And stone disassemble. Alrighty. Stone. Play. Where do I play that? Probably where it originated from. Just not entirely correct, but should work. As well as stone attack, play position. Come on. Okay, let's head to the skin and call these methods. So here's the impact, staff location. Okay, so we have that here. Staff impact. Come on. Charge. Okay, let's make this a. We have a charge here as well, and I think where was that thing? I guess. Yeah. I have it here. So this should actually be in the skin, since I need this information across. Yeah, we can keep that name. I want to rename this one. Yes. We don't need that anymore. Try gamma objects only, as well as here. All right. And if I remove that here, I have errors. Yes. Vector 3. I always call it this location. It's such an unreal thing to say. Ah, damn. I have a parent here. Yeah. Then it's okay that I call it in location. So it's a location. And we want it here. Yes. Alrighty. Charge location, and you just need position, I think. Yes. Position, yes. Okay, that's the charge. The impact is done as well. And here's the rock spell. So here's the float duration, which I have to return so I can actually spawn that thing. Or control the staff, like logically. Rock spell, duration, and staff impact location, which is already a. Yeah. That should work. Okay. Alright, so let's set that up in Unity. Tea is cold already. So what's going on in the chat? We can hear. Okay. Rivals, you weren't here last time, right? Well, it's great to see you here now. Ah, yeah. Okay. Let's make Unity big and set that stuff up. So we need the prefabs, and here we need the staff and the individual skins. So first I'm always implementing the broken one since it's the easiest. Alright, so here's the stuff. Ah, yes. We need to change that probably to staff skin. Settings. Yeah. Huh, that's also weird. Sometimes the cover is correct and then again it's too small. Like here it's too small. Then it works. I don't know. Okay. So we have locations. There's the charge. The end. So the end, just to explain this a little bit what I'm doing here. There are different positions or locations that I'm signifying with these icons. So this one is used. I think I can show you in the game really, so it's easier to understand. We want the mage to attack the knight. Yes, this is set up. I think so. So if I start this and then go in here, you can see this stuff here as well. And if I move forward, yeah, well that's wrong. Yeah, I broke stuff already. Okay, let's see. I think yeah, that's the usual stuff. Because when I change stuff on the skin, I need to reinstantiate that thing here, which is quite annoying. I could also reinstantiate it doing runtime with the button, but then we have a faulty skin in the default representation, so that's not cool either. Okay, let's try again. Mage attack, pause. So what we are saying, yeah, that's working. So there should be coming a line from the thing, from the end location here. Yeah, there it is. See, what I'm doing here, I'm just performing a ground check, like with this position. So when I did it in the frame before, it was at that location. Chris, hi, welcome. Thank you for the follow. It was at that location, and I checked where the ground hit, and this is the location where the ground hit. And then I used that information to spawn like this impact effect. So this impact effect is always where the staff is supposed to go. So Chris, hi everyone. Yeah, hi to you too. Well, chat, please welcome Chris to the party. Okay. Yeah, so that's essentially how that stuff is working, and this is obviously, as you just saw, Yeah, it's doing it again. Yeah, this is just the location, like it tell the visual effects to spawn. Like you can see it here, that it spawns at that location, does its stuff. In that case, I just scale it up, scale it back down again when the impact happens. So it looks like the energy is flowing from above to below. And after that, like the stone spell is instantiated. Did I miss something? Not much, just a few introductions. I can show you some stuff that I've been working on. I guess it's pretty easy, but it seems like I have a bug right now. So last time I started working on the staff weapon implementation for the mage. And I think we did not get that far. Yes. That was weird. But now, as you can see, it looks kind of like that. This stuff should happen immediately. I don't know what's happening right now. Yeah, it's something to do with the sound effects. That's probably a good idea. Yeah. Why not? Yeah, it's a scriptable object. Okay. So I could just ignore that stuff for now. So I can show you. Why? Why is it still happening? Mimi Task. Thank you for the follow. And Fix Hartman Fred. I just gonna call you Manfred. Thank you for the follow as well. Yeah, it was first on my screen that it was in the in the stream. Welcome. Chat, just let's work on these two. I have to refill my cup. Okay. So I guess it's better to just implement the sound effects and see if that changes stuff. And then I can show you, Chris. But essentially I worked on the visual effects of the stuff. So we have visual effects for every rarity we have of the item. So from broken to legendary. And I also implemented the visual effect for the defender ability. So if a knight or a hunter attacks the mage, he can defend himself. But right now I'm working on implementing sound effects as a complementary to the visual effects, and we had some that I'm just going to drag in right here. Charge. Let's see how it works. Use the explosion here. I'm probably going to rename that afterwards. Attack. And disassemble. Alrighty. Mage. Okay, it's something to do with the position. Object reference not set to an instance of an object. Where? The position? How? Charge location. I set that right. Ah yeah, probably the same thing that was if I go to the staff, and look at that. Okay. Let's see if that works. Alright, so we have sound effects, kinda. Let's see if they're spawned correctly as well. Probably would be cool to stay on a transform. I think we don't have that implemented yet. Do we? Sound effects, play. Yeah, we just have a location. We could also parent that stuff, right? Let's see, sound effect. Definition. I think working as a general manager between people living in residential buildings. Okay, that's not a job I would want to have. To every resident. Okay. I ask, yeah. Yeah. Not financial advice. Yeah, CQI. Yeah, even you started the sentence with my phone can't stop ringing, so I hate that. So my phone is always on mute, and if people want something from me, they usually have to wait until I see that they called me, and then I have to decide if it's worth it to call back. 350 buildings, that's quite a lot, right? What was it trying to do? Sound definition. We have a play method here. Yes, we do. Let's make this big. Not that big, because I hate it when it's all the way to the left. Yeah, we got a monopole almost here. Okay. I will let you know once I have buildings that need some management. Yes, Ikawa, you can move to Germany and just do that stuff here. Okay. Play. This is only audio controller play effect. Okay. So we could implement something like public static void play effect, sound effect, to know what we need to play, and then the parent, which would need to be supplied here, since that's the whole idea. Then we just copy pasta some stuff. Oh, shots fired. Just waiting this new patch. Yeah. Working on it. Audio source. Transform set parent. So we set the parent here, and just for good measure we set the position and rotation to the parent's position and rotation, because I don't trust Unity. And after that, let's actually just the usual. Huh. I have a apply effect here, which also takes. Ah, if it's spatialized. Okay. Yeah. I this is spatialized for sure, which is true by default. Yes, so it's audio effects are mostly played spatialized. Then we get the controller back. If the controller is valid, we play it. Wait until it's done playing. After it's done playing, we would need to do some extra work. Now, would we? We probably won't, because no. Where is it? Handle return, and if we return, just saying set parent and set it to this. Yes. And zeroing out the position. Yeah. I don't know, rotation probably has no effect, but for completeness I will throw in an identity here. So if we return it, we turn it off, we set the parent to this transform, and we reset the whole thing. Okay. So that should allow us to play it given a parent, place a given sound effect to play, parent transform to play the sound effect at. Okay, then we need an implementation here which allows us to do that. This will be this one, public abstract void play. This should be a transform parent. Place effect a given transform location, and stays there. Parent transform to play it. Okay, so we need to implement that. Where is it? There it is. Public override void play transform parent audio controller play effect this and parent. Beautiful. Effect at a given parent transform to play the effect at. Okay, so this should now be working. Sound effect definition audio controller. No. We need that one. So charge. We actually want the location here, since we can now do that. Impact is a one timer, so that should only be once. But the charge is continuous, so it will make sense to follow the location around. And since we changed that, he's yelling at me because of the skin, which makes this a bit easier. Yeah, that seems correct, I think. Yeah. But Michael's telling me the same thing that I'm telling people calling me soon. Yeah, sorry, Sikoi. I might have a house for Sikoi to manage soon, a noble house. Awesome. Make sure you don't come back so quick. Alright, Chris is having fun in your absence, CKY. Alright. Let's see if this implementation works. Yes. Awesome. Okay. That works surprisingly well. Oh no, not the sounds. I need the facts. Oh, what was this? Huh. This assemble is not working, right? I didn't hear it. Is it so low in volume? Yes, it is. Let's bump it up. Let's see. Sorry guys, I think that was loud. Why isn't it playing? We have this one, then we have this one. This is the usual. Then that's gone. No, it's not spawning anything. Maybe after I need an offset, probably. Still nothing here, right? Huh. I'm confused. Let's see what we have here. Debugging setup. Debuggability. Yeah, it's playing it, but right after. But that's the duration I get from the particle system, right? I also use that to calculate all the other stuff. Where is that? About lifetime. Main module. Ah, there's duration. There's a duration here. Would it make sense to export the whole module? Or like giving this back to the to the staff skin, so he can decide. So the skin can decide what to pass to the staff, so he can do its calculation, and I probably need the duration here. Chris is a crane driver. There's a symbiotic relationship between CQI and Chris. I know it. Yeah, let's export this module. Main module. Is it that? Yes. Parting system module. So here I have the module. Where is it? Module duration, and here is it's a module. Or was it start lifetime constant? Yes. What are we doing if we don't have particles? We return null, which doesn't work since it's a structure basically. We nullify that stuff. Then we have if module equals null, return 0. Otherwise we access the value here and use it as usual. Yes. Okay. So sound effects. Breakpoint here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it's the thing. When you're working with sound effects, you sometimes have music in the background, and then you don't have them if you want to check stuff. Okay. So breakpoint telling me it's 4 seconds. Could that be right? And from the duration I probably need half. So divided by 2, since 2 seconds for the whole thing to build, 2 seconds to pull it down. Yeah, I probably need a thing for that. Serialized field. Folder group attack. Private float. Should be a range between 0 and 1. And it's a percent. Duration percentage. And by default, we're going to use half. Yes. So we can finally tune it when the sound will happen. Okay, so next we need to look at the inspector to see if that default value worked. Also reinstantiate it in the other prefab. staff common. So we have the percentage here, 0.5. Be gone, my friend. Okay. Let's pause Spotify again. So we can test it. Okay. Bit too low, I would say. Sound effects, Mage. Disassemble. Let's put it on 0.5. But I think that was quite good. Is it the timing right? Bit too early. A bit too early. So we need to wait probably 60% of the duration to see it work. Star 6. I always do that. I want to delete it, but then I make a copy of it. Okay, Mage. Okay, that's perfect. So and if we move the knight, does it still work? It should. Yes. Awesome. That was faster than I thought. One thing is the explosions or the impact. I think the thing is here that these two like overlap a bit too much. So if I leave that out, but I probably want that since some of it is dependent not on the actual battle, but the animation that's happening. Which I can show you. If Unity recollects itself. Come on. I think it didn't even change something. So we can make a deal. Cock team with finance building. They are going to be an investor. You build it. I will manage it after. I think this is a good business plan already. Cloud, you jumping on that, right? Okay, so what I wanted to show? Yes, the mage. So I can go in, like, and I don't care about the knight right now. I can say, hey, mage, you just a wonderful character. I want to see you in the action stance. So I can just do that from here. And subsequently, the attack thing is also happening here, right? So the sound effect, the impact sound effect, should be played when this is happening, and it does. But you can't quite hear it when the actual battle sequence is going on. By the way, Chris, if you haven't seen it, this is like the attack looks. I was playing it previously, and this is how the defense look. Mostly the same as it did before, just with the new character. But the coolest thing is we have different staffs now, which has different color. Why? Where's this problem coming from? Ah, yes. I know where. I haven't changed. I only changed it for the broken rarity. So yeah, obviously this rarity is not able to do it. Uh-huh. The question is, do we want to fix? What does it sound if the whole thing? But it sounds good together, like a swooshing sound in the in between. Kinda. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Okay, we still have more. Yeah, that's a bit too bright. Don't need that anymore. Okay. Yeah, I think we gonna leave it like that because it actually sounds pretty good together. The stone disassemble also works. Yeah, you hear that, but it's over. The stones are a bit over, but I think it's okay. Yeah, awesome. So attack, sounds check. Let's add some comments and push this up. Oh, the charge, sound effect. That's the impact. Sound effect. Stone attack sound effect. Yeah. And the stone disassemble. Percentage of the stone attack duration, VFX duration to use to wait until the stone disassemble. Sound effect plays. Okay. Creates the charge sound effects. Location to play the charge sound effects at. Instantiates the impact sound effects. Position to play the sound effects at. And I'm writing in the plural, so we could add stuff later. Instantiates rock spell sound effects duration of the spell, position to instantiate sound effects at. Okay, I think that works. That's the wrong one. Commit. Ah, yes, I should probably add it to all the other rarities. And a bit of background music would be great. Okay. Skin. .6. The charge was that one. The impact was the explosion. Stone attack is obvious. And stone, no, stone disassemble. No, not there, yeah. Okay. Stuff. And let's test it. It's doing more damage when it's farther away, Chris. So the idea behind this is when you select the target, it's always the one farthest away. So you have pawns or characters in between. And the idea is that this was the main target you're gonna hit. And then the damage, I don't know what your formula is, but Marty can help you out on that front. The damage degrades like towards the mage. So the target you selected is going to receive the more damage, or the most damage, and the others like in between. And currently there's only like 0 damage because this is just like debugging seed here. I can give in as much damage as I want. I can put here 1000 damage. And then he died, and I got an arrow. But yeah, that's how that works. What I wanted to do? Yeah, test that stuff. I hope that answers the question, Chris. If not, happy to explain it again, or even Martin in the chat. Alrighty, so Mage. The Mage is an attacker. Yeah, I thought I forgot something and I did. Charge. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I imagine you need that, but you're probably not gonna get it. Okay, so let's try again. Broken. Common. Resource had been destroyed, we're still trying to access it. Has been destroyed? I don't know about that. That's for long lasting. It seems to work. So the stuff, all the skins. Yes, let's clean up the sound effects here. Just keep those that we need. We don't need the equips anymore. Be gone. This I'm going to change to staff impact. Staff stone attack and staff. Okay. This is the shield stuff. Staff charge. Merge, I don't think we use. No. That was the old stuff when the thing merged in the middle. I can already rename those since we're probably going to reuse them. Charge, impact, shield up, down, attack, disassemble. Staff. Charge, impact. Yes. Alrighty. Stuff we changed. Yes. 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 That's the new thing. We can play audio sources at a given parent. Yes. Stage all. Feet weapon. Come on. Added sound effects, SFX to staff attack. Yeah. Okay, so next up was going to be the shield. Let's see. Probably going back into code. Audio controller, we don't need that. Sound effects, probably need that for reference, and we need that for reference as well. Okay. So how are we doing that in visual effects? We have a shield up, a shield down. And we also have an impact circle. Let's add the other two first. So shield down and shield up, given locations. Yeah. Public void shield up. Locations. Shield down. Locations. With an S. And here we just can copy paste again, since this is quite a different setup here. Yeah, we need a private sound effect shield up. Okay, weird that I didn't put that there, but that's okay. So shield up. We need a shield up location. Probably a shield location because it's going to be the same for both of them. Serialized field required assets only. follow group. This is going to be event. And yes, so box group defend, and this is the shield location. Shield location, and then copy paste that and call this one down. I think I call it down. Excuse me. Enable shield down. Yes. So shield up effect, and shield down effect. Actually, that's just like we did before, kinda. Locations get, and then we have a shield location. And here we just say shield up, play. And here is the question if we play it at a position or a parent. That was the door, by the way. I'm not gonna open because these guys can put the package in front of the door. Silly, my dog is never showing up when I stream. So I have an extra camera here so I can show you her. But she does not have... No. She doesn't want to. Probably easiest to play just at the location, right? Because who cares? Then the shield. Yeah, that's not bad, because if I change this to another location, like a rigged location, then it would make sense to have it on the parent. So for clarity, locations. When we going to have cockmucks? I don't know, but I want one. So we have caps, we have t-shirts, and we have hoodies so far. But caps and mugs, that would be great. Cloud, you taking note? I think you just heard her. Akira! Yeah. Locations. Quick explainer on locations. That's actually quite a neat feature. CKY wants Knights of Cathena mugs, so teacups and stuff. I'll be right back, just going to check on the dog. She tried to scare away the postman. Locations. So locations. Let's see. We need a pawn prefab, the hunter, for example. And if I enable gizmos and make them a bit bigger, you see a lot of dots here. Let's make that bigger as well. These dots. So these dots are locations that we always have on every character, which is the overhead, head, neck, chest, stomach, hip, knees, feet. These are the static locations. And then we also have the yellow ones. The yellow ones are based on the skeleton of the character. So if I go in here and say lock, these are these locations. Oh damn, sorry. So if I go into the rig, so the skeleton of the character, so to say, and yeah, there is lock hips, and if you see, it's directly on the hips. And these move with the character, so as the character moves in the animation, these points move as well. So I could decide to query that location and have it at the time that I'm querying it exactly, so the position exactly where it is in space right now. But I can also use the transform of it, so that's what I was implementing later. So we can play sound effects at a given transform, so at this location, and it stays at this location as it moves with the hunter, with the character. So that's the difference, and that's a pretty neat system to just say, okay, so we could say here, I want to shoot an arrow at another hunter, and I want to shoot him an arrow in the knee, because apparently that's what pop culture wants, and we could easily do that. I hope everyone played Skyrim. Yeah, so we have knee locations here, and yeah, we could do all kinds of cool stuff with that. But right now, I don't know what we wanted with it. Just to, yeah, so this is how it looks in code. It's essentially just a bunch of predefined points, rigged and static, and with this helper class or struct, I can use it in the editor, so I can switch it from rig to static, and I just get it like that. So I'm going to show you how that looks in the editor. So here's this is how it looks from the usability side. I get these locations, and here I say, get me please this location, which is the struct I was previously talking about. And I think we're done here. Yeah. If I show you in here, so we have this here. We actually don't care about visual effects right now. We have something like this. So here is our shield location, and I can change between rigged and static. And when I do that, so static, I have not quite an extensive list as I have with the rigged ones, but this is just points along the body, so to say. Yeah, from overhead to head, from feet. And if I say rigged, I also have things like right shoulder, left hand. There is the knee again, left and right knee, foot, etc. So I can quickly and easily change where I want things to happen. And here, the shield. And now we need the visual effects again. They are at the hip. So now we need to ask ourselves, would it make sense to put that stuff in the skin? Because the skin, like, is the overall object above visual effects and sound effects. And it would make sense to define that once. And I just pass it through. And I think I'm going to do that. Yeah. Do I want to? Less freedom then, because I could decide to play the sound at a different location so we can hear it better. but I still want the location. Yeah, it's probably best if I leave it like that. For now, we're going to do it at the hips as well. And then we just need the effects, which I think we already had. So shield up and shield down. And where can we buy sweatshirt and or hat, by the way? Yeah, I think he's AFK again. Doing stuff, I don't know. Right now, these are not purchasable. So the team has some, and we at Regensburg at the Starry Vision event we raffled some hats, I think. But later down the road, we intend to sell merch, so not far off. CKY. You are one of the first probably to receive them. Alrighty, so staff and shield and static, and I probably makes sense to do this for everyone. So we wanted static, we want it on the hip, we want a shield up, shield up. Ooh, there's a holy shield as well, which we probably don't need anymore. Shield down. Yeah. Yes. And then again we need to replace the thing so it works. And then we need to set up and test this stuff. So, are we calling it? That's the important question. I don't think we're calling it. Enable shield, shield down. Yes, we don't call it, so we wouldn't hear a thing. And we need locations here. We have that. Yes. As well as, where's the shield up? There it is. VFX. What? No. What happened? Yeah, there's the shield up, which I want to cut and paste, yes. And here we need up. Okay. Yes. It's interesting what he wants with the switch here. Yeah, he wants a default section. Okay. So, we need to set it up first. Sorry. We need as an attacker probably a knight. And as a defender a mage. Not that far off. 1.5C. And we need knight attack. Clamp that down. And then we have the mage here. Alrighty. Music off. Test. There's a in there. I don't like that. Let's see if we can get rid of it. Down. 0.15. Probably even fade in. I don't know, 0.1. I probably need that back. Oh, you have that stuff in there again. Fades out at the end, but it's unset. Yeah, that's weird. But a bit of a fade. That's too early. Let's see. Working with audio, guys. Far from hot. There's still this whoosh thing in there. I don't know. I don't like it. Where does that thing stop? Okay. God, it's... Yeah, you know, you hear nothing at all, so... It's probably best to fade that thing into 2.5. Bring up the easings. $100 items in the next patch. That's a good question, Maro. I give that to Lucas and Martin. I want it slow at the beginning, fast at the end. I didn't quint. 0.5. Okay, that is even weirder. 6.5. Huh, let's see if maybe it's in Quintus. Let's see. Then there's the fusing thing again. Yeah, I don't want that. Maybe that. Let's see if that works. fade out at the end as well, so it should only be a little effect. Down, 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 down. So we do this linearly, and we might just, I don't know, 1.2. Now come on, Unity. I'm going to restart. Yeah. Let's turn the music back on. Unity. But awesome. I think we will get the sound effects in time. So the stream was sound effects. Mage stuff. Awesome. I honestly thought it would take much more time than that. So. Mara is so sick that had a technique to merge a lot of items really fast. I don't know if you saw that. Okay, so I wanted to down. Yeah, for reference. This is the thing unedited. And this is the thing with fade in and fade out. That's still a 0.8 on the volume. Yeah. Okay. Test. Probably the final one. Okay, I think for now we can leave it at that. Maybe it needs a bit more tweaking in the future, but I think I need feedback on this in the office. So for now that should be fine. Let's also test this with a hunter attack. But I think we need to find another sound effect for the shield down. Shield up is okay, but okay. Let's test the hunter. Okay, I'm curious. I think the arrow is not flying that high as it should, and we're probably going to hit someone in between. And we need to fix that probably. Yeah. Bummer. I thought that. Let's see. We need to bow the arrow. And we need a lot more height than this. Hunter. Does it work? Yeah, kinda. Maybe it's a bit too high now. Let's put it on 0.3 or something. Yeah. Okay, so this seems to work. So now let's check if the rotation also works. Yeah, awesome. Will it hit it? No. No, that's fine. Okay, so let's test a hit, I think, so to see if it still works as intended. Yeah, we still have that thing. Yeah. Not making the error faster, Cloud, because that's based on physics, and physics don't allow that. Uh-huh. So we need sound effects for the mage. Okay. Did we do? We added shield up and down sound effects, which there is no documentation for. Yeah, I hate that. Widescreen is fine and dandy, but text all the way left, I don't know. Uh-huh. Come on. Shield up sound effects. Maybe we need to layer them or something, I don't know. Locations, oh, how did I spell that out over here? Hello? Locations of the carrier to instantiate the sound effects. Awesome. A copy, a paste. They what? They're used, right? Yes. I had a grayed out, I don't know. But it works. Sound effects. We also modified this, but we probably only need that for this commit. And don't need that. So we set that stuff here. Okay. Change some things around. Yes. Alright. Feet. Weapon. Added SFX for staff shield up and down. Okay. Then another commit. Draw weapon. modified arrow height changed, arrow height modifier to make sure no pawns are hit in between. Okay, commit. And now we have some time left, so we can start on the sound effects of the mage itself. I have some weird songs in the playlist. Oh, that was an Animal Crossing thing. Okay. Alright, so where's the mage? Yeah, I saw it too late. I don't know, that the game is okay, but the sound was weird at first. Yeah, I'm the weird guy here, obviously. Mage. Also the hunter. Does the hunter have sound effects yet? Yes, he does. So mage. And he does not. Probably should change that on the callouts. That if we don't have any sound effects, just don't do anything. Weird, I did that here, but okay. If effect equals null, return same as action begin. Ah, yeah. Whew. That's a tough one. Do you want that? Probably not. We need an extra component for that. Actionable, which has an action callback, which is called by the weapon when it's used. But then again, it should not depend on the usage, but on the animation. Yeah, for now we leave it at that, but I have to come up with a good solution for that. CKY, you see what I have to work with here, so. Okay. Excuse me. Do this now and have a hit. That should actually go through. Yes, but we don't have a sound effect yet. But we will have in a few minutes. Tools, I don't care about entities, sound effects, mage. Mage attack, death, hit, heal, formation equip, moving and select. Okay, so mage. Move and select is already in there. Attack. Just going to leave that in there right now, but we have to see if that works. Death and hit. Because the problem is I'm using the handle action begin callback here and the pawn action. It's a pawn action, so it could actually work. And if that event is not set, nothing will happen either way, so. Yeah, I thought it was the tool or the weapon animation effect, animation event, but when it's that, it's more manageable. Animal Crossing is a bit weird, but in a good kind of way. Yeah, it teaches you how to pay off a loan. Uh-huh. Okay, let's test. Sound. Our music off. Hunter. So we should... Okay. So if we hit the guy... There is a sound. So we can test the death sound effect by just killing him instantly, so like one shot. I know he is 100 HP, so yeah, sorry, that was a miss by default. But he didn't die because it was a hit. So let's try it again. We need a kill and 100 damage. Okay. Can Knight crouch down a bit to miss arrow and participate in shot? Not currently, no. We don't have an animation for that. But that would actually be kind of a nifty idea. But that comes with a lot of problems. Because in the changes we are adding, you can now select other characters while an attack is playing. So you could select the knight in between while the hunter is shooting his shot, and that could be problematic from a technical perspective. Because when he is selected, or at least when he has to move, then we need to get him out of this animation state and get him to the moving animation state, and that we could try, but that's not a bad idea. Guys, are you taking notes? Maybe it would even be cool, Sequoia, if it's dependent on the animation sequence in the whole. So really, when the arrow is near the character, so he flinches away or something. Maybe this could even be done with some AK without an static animation. But that would be extra work, and we would add that later, I think. Did we mention that already, by the way? The thingy to execute several actions parallel? I just mentioned it the first time, I think. So yeah, let's put the music back on. This is going to happen in the next patch. So battles, so matches should feel quite a lot faster than they were previously. So you could put characters into different positions in parallel. So you start a movement like 2 tiles for one character, and while the character is moving, you can also execute a movement for another character in a different direction or something. What we haven't tested yet is when they crisscross path. If that works, it should work, but that might turn out to some funny constellations on the battlefield. But yeah. Yes. So I wanted to kill him. Yes, let's kill him. And there he is. Dead. Goodbye. Alright. So, I guess these sound effects are in. We don't have the animation event for the mage attack, I think. Oh, I think that was the one I deleted a few days ago because I thought, I don't need that. Okay, let's see, that's the attack. I need the floating window here. with the P Mage. Alright, there he is. And now we need to decide probably here. Right, 65. Then we move here. Say this is a pawn action. I think it was action, right? It was begin. Well, yeah, it works as well. And now he should play a sound effect when he is attacking. So let's set that up real quick. We need you back on. Oh, sorry, that was the wrong one. On 0x, 4C. No hunter, just mage. All right. Mage attack is knight, yes. Okay, so I wonder who made this sound effect because it drags a long way. Yeah, we need that like at 0.8 or something. Yeah. And way earlier. Where's the animation? Mage attack. I don't know, like. Yeah. Probably at 30 already, right? Let's see if that works. Even earlier. Preview. Probably at 20. 15. The beginning of the animation. Yeah, I think that works. So yeah. Yeah, the sound is dependent on the animation event, so I put it way before, at the first frame of the animation. Now, I think that works. I don't know what the delay on the chat is, but I think that works. And for good measure, we're just going to do that with, obviously, a legendary, because we're coming to an end here. But yeah, it's also a Twitch delay here, probably. Yeah, that was the thing I was talking about earlier, because the thing is, you can go in, like I did before, and say, hey, I'm your master now. Like, where's the animation controller? Here. So do it something like that. And I can do this. And the sound should also play, so. What you do? Oh, we have to figure something else out here, because animation triggers are maybe not the best option here. Yeah, but this is... So I think we just now in 2 hours fully sound effectalized, if that's a word. So we applied a lot of sound effects to the Mage and stuff. But yeah, I guess, yeah, this also works. And you can see like there are some variations that you can see only when the actual battle is happening, and otherwise it's just the attack animation. Yeah. Like with the defend here, there is missing the circle, because the circle is dependent on the impact of the opponent's weapon. But yeah, I think that should be okay. And I think we're at an end right now. Let's turn back the music, or even the other one. For the end card. Yeah, switching to just chatting here. Yeah, I think this was Forging Altea for this week. And next week, this time we have a VOD, so I'm going to upload that afterwards on YouTube and post it everywhere. So guys that could not join could see it as well. And yeah, that was it for today. But a little more quiet. Taiwan vibes, bring me another. Yeah, it's still quiet because it's still in the just chatting thing. But yeah, that was it for today. Hopefully see you next week, and until then, take care, have a great weekend, and next time I think we're going to do sound effects on the priest, I think. Let's see how far I will get until next Wednesday. But yeah, bye, take care. Thank you everyone, have a great one.